Hello everyone and welcome. My name is NikkaNadia. Today we are going to be doing a slow flow Hatha class as requested with no forward folds and wrist free. Now, this is really common that the wrists get a lot of pain, or maybe we have some injuries in the wrists that limit us from accessing our practice if there's a lot of down dog, plank, and chaturanga. And that's really a shame, right? There's plenty of ways that we can practice without being on our hands. This is no problem. I can also make some videos in the future on how to build wrist strength and have a happy, healthy, strong wrists. In addition, forward folding, particularly if we have any back injuries, can be painful and harmful, but once again, shouldn't limit us from our yoga practice. Let's begin seated today. And if you have any blocks or straps, mine are from ProSource. I can link that below for you. They are going to make your practice a lot easier today. If you don't have them, no problem. You can still practice. Maybe grab like a towel or a belt, something that you can use to lasso up your foot, as we'll be substituting forward folding for supine or lying down folding, hamstring stretching. Okay? So let's begin in Sukhasana, easy seated position with the legs crossed. Sitting up nice and tall. You can place anything beneath your hips if you need or enjoy the hips to be a little bit elevated for your practice. And then drop the gaze to the floor or close the eyes to look within as we begin to deepen the breath through the nostrils. Taking some time to ground yourself into this moment. So calling all the pieces of yourself, all the parts of you away from the future and the past to the here and now, the only thing that's real. Put a gentle smile on your face by curling the corners of the mouth up. Resting into gratitude for a few breaths for taking this time together to practice, to cultivate harmony and strength, awareness and love, working towards liberation and freedom through the tools that yoga offers: asana, breath, focus. And then softly blink the eyes open when you're ready. And let's circle the head together, keeping the spine very nice and long. Thinking about a string pulling the crown of the head up to the sky as you circle. And other direction, reversing your circles. Good. Allow the head to return to center. Rest the arms down at the sides. On your inhale, sweep both arms up to the sky. Exhale, arms out and down. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, arms out and down. Once more, inhale, palms sweeping up. Hands touch and exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Let's take a big twist together, rotating to your right, taking your right hand behind you, your left hand to the opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen here. Let your whole spine get longer. And then on your exhale, turn your gaze all the way around you, even turning the eyeballs. Inhale up to center, get tall. And then exhale, other side, rotating, looking over that left shoulder. Maybe you get a nice little crack out of your spine. And back to center. Inhale up once more on either side. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, twist. Good. Let's draw our body back to the middle. And we're going to take cat and cow, but from seated. So hands come to the knees. On your inhalation, roll your shoulders back. Lift your heart up and open to the sky. And then on your exhalation, really tuck your belly button in. Curl your tailbone under. Look to your navel. Again, inhale, shoulders back, heart lifts. Exhale, rounding. Two more. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, rounding. And last time, inhale, lift and open. And exhale, rounding. Let's come back to a neutral spine. And then make our way up to standing. Taking the hands to the heart, standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, breathing. Good. Then from here, let's widen the feet. Turn the heels and the toes out. Inhale, stretch the arms to the sky. And then exhale, slowly come down to yogi squat, as far as feels good for you. Press through your feet. Inhale, rise, lengthen. Exhale, come down, yogi squat, keeping the spine long and heart open. Press through the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, coming down. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's get our blocks ready, placing them on either side of the mat if we have them. And then taking the hands to the hips, allowing your right leg to step all the way back into Warrior One. Scooting your left foot further forward and lunging into that knee, arms sweeping up to the sky. Here we are in Virabhadrasana 1. We have a little bit of space so that our hips can rotate to the front of the mat. So we don't want the left foot right in front of the right like we do in Warrior 2, but rather a little bit of space between the heels. Rotating the chest forward, opening up the heart and breathing. You're doing great. Feeling strong like a warrior. Inhale. On your exhalation, let's let the hands come down to the blocks. Release that knee to the floor, the back knee, the right one, and then holding our lunge here. Allowing the heart to stay open and lifted. Good. And then taking this right hand with the block to the center of the mat. And you can stay up on your fingertips so there's not much pressure on the wrist. And peel the left arm open into a twist. Slowly allow that left hand to return down. Curl the right toes, step the right foot forward, and let's come up, Utkatasana chair pose. Feet can be hip distance, or they can be together. Hands can be at the heart or over the head, yogi's choice. Weight is back in your heels, feeling strong in this chair. Inhale and exhale. Let's rise and breathe. Tadasana mountain pose. Good. Let's repeat. Heels in and toes out. Inhale, we reach up. And exhale, we come down. Malasana yogi squat. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, down. Once again, inhale. And exhale. Good. Press all the way up. Inhale. And hands come to our hips. Let's adjust ourselves for Virabhadrasana 1 on the other side. Right foot forward and left foot back. Right foot moves to the right. And we sweep the arms to the sky. Finding that right knee on top of the ankle. You might notice it wants to go in or out or forward, but see if you can align it right on top of the ankle, breathing together. Inhale. On your exhale, let the hands come down to find the blocks. Release that left knee and untuck the toes. Plant the left hand to the floor with the block if you have it, and rotate this right arm open. Feeling the spine twist. Inhale. Exhale, release that hand down. Well done. Curl the back toes under. Inhale. And exhale, step it forward. Let's rise. Utkatasana chair pose. Feet can stay hip distance or toes come to touch. Hands can be at the heart or over the head. Inhale and exhale, we rise, standing in mountain pose. Good. Moving along, let's come to Warrior 2. Stepping right foot forward, left foot back. Now we align the right heel with the left arch of the foot. So if we were to draw a line from the right heel, it would intersect with the left arch. Lunging nice and deep. Sweep the arms out to the sides. Put a gentle smile on your face and breathe with me. Good. Take your hands to your hips Extend that right leg straight, rotate right toes in and left toes out. Bending into your left knee now, or whichever side you haven't done. Finding that heel intersecting with the arch of the foot and sweeping the arms out, breathing. Finding your drishti, which is your gaze, over the middle finger of the front hand. Imagining you can see infinitely through the walls if you're inside for miles and miles. Good. And take the hands to the hips, lengthen that leg, turn the toes in, rotate the other toes out, and step to the front of the mat. Hands to your heart. Let's breathe. Observing the quality of the breath, feeling the body without judgment or expectation, but living as if this was the first moment in your body of your life, with curiosity, with playfulness, with compassion. Good. Let's now take the hands to the hips, and once again, right foot forward, left foot back. Or if you want to mirror me, left foot forward, right foot back. We're going to move into Parsva Konasana, extended side angle. So, arms out at the sides. I like to begin by reversing the warrior, finding some space through the sides of the body, opening up. Big inhale. And then on your exhale, take that forearm down to the thigh and extend the other arm up and over the head. What often happens is we end up sinking into this bottom shoulder, but I'd like you to really press into that forearm, okay? And using the strength of your upper body to roll the heart open, shoulders away from the ears. Thinking about a long line of energy from your fingertips down to the outside of the foot. Breathe. And let's press through the feet to rise and come into the other side. Right toes in, left toes out, and bending into your knee, finding warrior two. From here, flip your front palm and reverse that warrior. Big side stretch. And coming into Parsva Konasana, forearm to the thigh, other arm up and over your head, shoulders away from your ears, and checking that we're not dropping into that bottom shoulder. Lift up. Long, deep breaths. You're doing great. And press through the feet. Let's rise. Turn those toes in, hands to the hips, and gently step to the front of the mat. Hands to the heart. Breathing together in mountain pose. Good. Let's finish our standing series with some balancing. Starting with Vrikasana tree pose, the infamous posture. We can begin by just simply having a little kickstand. Okay, the tiptoe on the floor, shifting your weight to this right foot. Hands on the hips, just noticing what happens in your hips when you shift your weight. Maybe you find yourself lifting to your shin just below your knee and above your ankle joint. Because we want to press the foot into the leg into the foot. So be sure that you're not resting your foot on your ankle joint or knee joint. And finally, if you'd like to lift the foot up to the inner thigh, you can. Wherever you are, let's draw the hands to the heart and look out in front of you. Focusing your eyes somewhere that's not moving. Nice deep breaths. And slowly, softly release. Breathe on 2 feet, mountain pose. And other side, planting down through your left foot, starting by finding kickstand, or maybe lifting your foot above the ankle. And perhaps lifting the foot above the knee. No expectations. Staying playful and curious. Nice deep breaths. And softly release. Well done. Shake it out. Let go of whatever happened. Remembering there's no such thing as good and bad. Main point is that we are practicing just to practice. Now we're going to move through Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Hands at your hips. Let's lift. Right knee up. Inhale. On your exhalation, you can kick your leg straight back. If you'd like, you can take hands down to the blocks. This is a pretty challenging and advanced posture. It's actually quite a bit more difficult than it looks. I'd like you to look back at your back toes and notice that they're not rotating open, okay? And you really want to extend that leg straight back, kicking through that heel, like you're kicking a hole through the wall behind you. You're welcome to give a micro bend into your standing leg, and then hands can come to the heart, back at the sides like you're soaring through space, or over the head. Breathe. And slowly release. Take a big breath in. Let it go. And hands come to the hips. Let's float the left leg up, or whichever side you have not done yet. Inhale. Exhale. Send that leg back in space. Catch the blocks or the floor and take some time to look. See, my toes are rotating out slightly on this side. Rotate those toes down towards the ground. This is an incredible posture for developing hip stability, which is muy importante. Kick back through that heel strong. Engage the core. You're welcome to give a micro bend through that knee. Hands can come to the heart, back at the sides, or over the head. Gently release. Whew. Big breath in. Let it go. Wonderful. Let's come down to have a seat. Working on Navasana boat pose. Inhale. On your exhale, take your tailbone and scoop it under ever so slightly. So we're not quite on top of those sits bones. That will send us into using our hip flexors instead of our core. I want you to tuck, tailbone under a little bit, pull belly in nice and strong, and then reach your arms out in front of you, coming to your tiptoes. Just this can be a lot of effort in the core, right? I know that your belly wants to press away and out, but resist that as much as you can and keep scooping and pulling in strong. Good, and release. Hug those legs. Sit up tall for a few breaths. And let's go for it again. So inhale. On your exhale, tuck tailbone gently. Keep the heart open and lifted. Come to the tiptoes and then maybe lift those feet. You can hold the hamstrings if you need a bit of support here. Just keep breathing. And release. Hug your legs in, sit up tall. And let's go one more time. You can stay at any level, or stage rather. Tiptoes on the floor, knees 90 degrees, or all the way up if you'd like. And release. Wonderful. Let's take the hands behind us and gently allow yourself to roll down to your back and grabbing your strap so that it is near, and we are ready. Arms at your sides. Inhale. Knees are bent. On your exhalation, tuck those hips under, scoop the lower belly in, and roll up the spine one vertebra at a time. Lifting those hips up, Setubandha Sarangasana, bridge pose, and tucking and rolling the shoulders, clasping the hands to open the heart. Release those shoulders and roll down one vertebra at a time. So slow. Good job. Hug the knees in, rocking side to side. And release. Let's take our strap now, or belt, towel, scarf, whatever you have handy. And stretch, lasso up the ball of the foot. Okay, so not on the tiptoes or the arch of the foot or the heel, but this ball of the foot. And extend this leg up to the sky. Take a gaze down to your left leg and check that it's in line with your hips, so straight down and toes up. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders, and on your inhale, bend that knee. On your exhale, press through the heel, stretching the leg up. Relax throat, relax neck. Inhale, bend knee. Exhale, pressing up. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, pressing up. A few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Let's hold. Stay active through the feet, flexing those toes. And then allow the leg to open up to the right, stretching the inner thigh. So really don't worry about how far this leg goes. I want you to focus on keeping your left hip in contact with the earth, okay? We don't want the whole pelvis to rock open. Think about extending out through your heels, stretching those hips. And then draw this leg through center. Take the strap into the opposite hand and allow this leg to twist over the body now. So you can do it by twisting just a bit, or you can let this leg drop all the way over. What we're working towards is getting into this outer hamstring and TFL, piriformis. So the outside of the hip and glutes. Find what feels best to your body. Stay there and breathe. Building this intimate connection with yourself. And draw the leg back to center. Switch other side. Stretching left foot up and a right leg straight down. Relax head, neck, and shoulders. And inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, press through the heel, stretch the leg up. Inhale, bending. Exhale, stretching. Continue. And hold. Check that that right leg is straight down. Relaxing head, neck, and shoulders. And slowly allow the leg to open to the side, stretching that inner thigh. Don't expect your leg to go as far as mine. I'm very flexible and have been practicing yoga a very long time. Remember, keeping your right hip on the earth. and draw the leg across the body into your twist. Slowly release, come back to center. Hug the legs into the chest. Big breath in. And on your exhalation, allow your whole body to relax and rest. Savasana. Relax the ankles, the toes, and the feet. Relax the lower legs and the knees. Relax the thighs and the hamstrings. Relax the hips. Relax the lower belly and lower back. Relax the stomach, the navel, the mid-back. Relax the chest and the shoulders. Relax the upper back. Soften the arms, the hands, and the wrists. Relax the neck, the throat, and the ears. Relax the lips, the cheeks, and the eyes. The nose, the nostrils, and the ears. Relax the forehead and let the weight of the skull drop into the ground. And slowly deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes and stretch your arms. Bend your knees and let's roll to the side. Slowly guide yourself up to seated. Sitting up tall. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice, for being here. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.